Good afternoon, guys. Welcome to the stream. We are playing The Outer Worlds. I'm so excited because this was one of my favorite games of this year. I had such an amazing time with it. And I only have one playthrough. So I figured it was a great opportunity for me to come back and play it a second time with you guys. So we're going to start that up today. And I hope you all are super excited for that. So let's get started with a new game. Oh, I totally forgot that we have Supernova. Supernova is not really something I wanted to do. Maybe we should start with hard, and then if it's not fun, we could switch over to normal. I definitely did not plan to do Supernova, so we'll see.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge.
It's awesome that this game is nominated for Game of the Year. I feel like it could have easily not been.
Thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity.
Hey Juan, welcome. You wanted to see this game? Awesome, man. I've already played through it once, so I'll be your guide here today. And I'm happy to share it with you guys. I'm also interested to see if anything is different this time around. Well, it's definitely going to be different because of the way I'm going to play. But, like, if I missed anything, that'll be fun to see. Hey, John. Good afternoon. Welcome. Thanks for joining me.
Drift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
All right, here we go. So, this is what I was thinking. I love my speech. So I obviously want good speech. So that's going to be your persuade, intimidate, and lie. All of those. That's the good stuff. I really want that stuff. Outside of that, I might, yeah, put like high in charm and intelligence. Maybe not dexterity. Yeah, I'm not planning on using any of these. Geddes says, first time see you live. Awesome. Welcome. Glad to have you. We are playing some Outer Worlds. Joey says, this game has pushed all of my other new ones out of the way. That's what happens when a really good game comes along, right? It's such a great feeling. So I want to make a science character that's kind of...
It says here that you solved mathematical problems just for fun.
That's fun. So I really want to buff out my science. We might go very high intelligence and keep everything else kind of decent. Charm, pretty high. Temperament, good. But everything else, average. Not really worried about that. Hey, Trick Panda, welcome. It very much has a Fallout feel. Absolutely. Absolutely it does. We're going to go after those science weapons. You wrote that paper on
breeding a cystipig with 30% more tumors.
Hack, sneak, lockpick, persuade. So I think I'll go in dialogue. I would try like a no companion playthrough, but that just sounds boring to me.
You could make a vicar doubt the law.
I'll turn up the volume, by the way. It seems to be kind of low. That's probably on my end. Geddes says, is it better or similar to Fallout? Would you recommend it to a friend? I would absolutely recommend it to a friend. I would say it's similar to Fallout, but Fallout, they're similar but different. It's not a very...
Well, you are technically assisting me.
Not the best way of describing it, but we're gonna do it. Let's play a female, actually. I wasn't planning on it, but... And let's ran... Oh! These are some truly awful looking characters. My God. The randomizer is nightmare fuel. Look at this. I think the gameplay loop is similar. Graffiti says Fallout's an entirely different feel. Entirely different? I wouldn't say. I think they fall... Oh my God! Jose, welcome. Okay, I can't do the randomizer. Can I go back? Where's the default? I need a normal looking... Default. Okay. Whew. Good God, these are some monstrosities. Some absolute terrifying people. That one looks more normal. So we've got the absolute default. I'm gonna go with this one. Looks a little more normal. We are evil, so we might as well get some crazy eyes going on, right? That yellow is pretty terrifying. Oh, that's, yeah, also terrifying. Oh, the orange, though. I think I'm going to go with the orange. All right. I don't like to spend too much time in these menus. So let's make our evil scientist. There's Nyoka's haircut. There's Phineas's haircut, kind of. Green would be too weird, right? That's kind of a nice... Actually, I think that's red. Kind of a nice combo. How about orange eyes with silver hair? Looks pretty devilish. No facial hair for our scientist. Awesome, Jose. I don't know that I'm going to kill everyone, but I'm definitely not going to be good. Hey, Bricks. You just ordered the game on Black Friday? Awesome. I hope I give you a pretty good taste here while you're waiting for it. Let's give her a scar because she's evil. That's a pretty gnarly scar on the side there. I'll take it. And then we're young. All right. Boom. What's our name? Ooh. What's a devilish name? Maybe Genevieve. Genevieve. Is that how you spell Genevieve, stream? Genevieve. I don't know why. That's just what came to me. All right, so Genevieve, very high intelligence, high charm, good temperament, great at science, great at persuasion. Boom. Here we go, guys. Get ready. Get ready. About to tear this galaxy up.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Dotson says Evelyn.
Not likely, bootlickers.
It's like evil.
Initiate skip jump.
So Geddes, the Outer Worlds is not open world like Skyrim and Fallout, but it's a series of open areas. So in essence, it still feels like it's open.
Structural integrity down 25%.
But if you're being technical, it's not.
Shit.
Jean-Marc says my dad was named Genevieve. Nice. Good one. I got you. Welcome back. We're gonna turn in Phineas.
Wondering what's going on, eh?
That's what we're gonna do.
There, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope
Hi, Andres
have been in
from
suspended
Spain.
animation
Welcome.
For
Glad to have
70
you.
years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry.
Phineas is
I pumped
obsessed
your body
with
full of a
explosive
special
cell death.
concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head.
Ooh, do they?
Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck.
Oh, Alex Hawthorne. That smuggler is about to be dead, thanks to us. It's not really our fault though. The drop pod lands on him, but it's not our fault that it did, right? Just happened, man. Geddes, I think the best way that you're gonna know what I'm talking about is by watching.
Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Yeah, we're about to make an unfortunate landing. So, I don't want to kill everyone, but it would be kind of fun to just indiscriminately kill. Not indiscriminately. That would be killing everyone.
Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste.
Poor Hawthorne.
Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship.
Okay, let me turn up the volume for you guys. Oh, it is all the way up. Okay, let me turn it up on my end. Should be better. Okay. Yeah, someone's got to clean off his ship.
Better you than the board, huh?
I agree with that.
Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Really unfortunate. So, this game is not strictly speaking open world, but if you open up the map, you've got a series of big maps. There's like, off the top of my head, I'm going to say 8 to 10 total in the game. But they're big. Like, it takes you a long time to go through. And when I say long time, I don't mean like Fallout. I mean like 30 to 50 hours if you're taking your time with this game. If you're rushing straight through to the end, I think you can do this thing in like 10 hours, maybe? 15? Yeah, we're not worried about being too sneaky, but we'll do the tutorial here. So is anyone watching? Have you guys tried a Supernova playthrough? Trick Panda, I've tried Warframe, it's just not my game.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Ow. Thank you. All right, this guy. This guy, for example.
Come here.
This guy is in a cave by himself.
You've tried the best now.
Just asking to get whacked.
Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, wow, that stings.
Hey, twins, welcome back. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Sit still. I'll patch you up. We're not going to patch him up. Spacers, what?
Oh, we're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Not that I deserve to be. Can't even deliver a company slogan. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
Oh, Spacer's Choice. Yeah, I did see that speed run is 12 minutes. That's pretty funny. What are you doing out here? You're hiding in a cave and you blocked off the exit. You're as good as dead.
Spacer's Choice policy clearly stipulates that dead and as good as dead are two completely different properties of matter. Unless I'm dead, I'm contractually obligated to attend to my post. I will report that illegally grounded spacecraft if it is the last thing I do. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
You're an idiot. Give me your gun before you get yourself killed. Yeah. Remember, we're mean. We're
sound
evil.
a lot like my lieutenant. Here, hope this gun serves you better than it did me. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
Oh. Do you know anything about the Hope?
The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
Oh, man. Hey, DeVilliers, welcome back. Dehydrated water pills. Oh, no, our Spacer's Choice reputation is decreased. How sad. Okay, remember, we're pro-board and we're evil. I think we should be like a chaotic evil, though, most of the time. Where we just kind of do our own thing for our own interests. Just like very selfish.
Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
All right, TTD is RB. Jean-Marc, that sounds like a great idea. Some objects explode when hit. Boom! Something like that. Easy. Easy. Oh, yeah, we got some armor, didn't we? Let's loot this. These sad boys. You can kill NPCs in this game, yes. You absolutely can. Let's see. We've got tech skills, 3 armor. Stealth skills, 4 armor. Stealth skills, 4 armor. Doesn't really matter at this point. Oh, we look positively evil, don't we? Oh, my face is blocking our character. Whoops. That's okay. Yeah. You can kill the... Yeah. I think there's one NPC that isn't safe, and it's probably Phineas. I think that's correct. I also did not drink a lot or take, like, any drugs when playing my first playthrough, so I may just kind of do whatever. Even if they're bound to a quest line, yeah, it'll fail the quest. So it's very Fallout in that way. Like, I think New Vegas was like that, if I remember correctly. I also never got the dodge ability. So you see how it says in the top left that I press A, it's got 2 charges of like this jump dodge animation thing, that little icon. You never even have that until you get your one of those skills to 20, I want to say. So you can miss it completely. Did I not loot those guys? What am I doing? What am I doing? Too busy plotting my evil deeds. You know, I was thinking about that. I don't think so, twins. I was looking at some gameplay. Whenever you're in combat, a bit of the UI comes up in the bottom left.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed.
That looked like a face. Doesn't it still look like a face? Look, there's the nose and the eyes and the mouth. Don't like it. Don't like it.
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators.
Also, I would block
Call on that rung leash.
dialogue.
Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
Oh, really? I've already dealt with a few of these marauders. Not impressed.
You pulling my limb? I mean, yeah, of course. Marauders. Bunch of addle-brained derelicts. I could round them up all by myself. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son.
I guess I'll have to give you a 0 on my customer satisfaction survey. Don't worry. You sit tight, I'll handle it. Yeah, let's be a dick about it.
Seriously? But those marauders will... Ugh. You know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
Uh...
I can deal with this one.
Yeah, we're gonna file that report, all right. Yeah. I could kill them. I very well could.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Let's go check out our ship first. Killing them would be the evil thing to do.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
Oh, really, Ada?
Unauthorized access of spacefarer. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
Yeah. I don't appreciate that.
I have been programmed to communicate with diplomacy and tact. Please allow me to demonstrate. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
Is this Hawthorne's ship?
This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Well, it's your lucky day. Your captain's a red smear under my escape pod.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
I get it. You need me to be Hawthorne or I can't fly.
Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
I doubt I'll find a part like that just sitting in a garage.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
I sure do. Knock it off with this nonsense.
It is difficult for me to do so. I am programmed to accept commands from Captain Alex Hawthorne, after all. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, no, we're gonna kill those people outside for sure. Geddes, we're gonna stream for at least 3 hours minimum today. That's my plan. So we are 30 minutes in. At least another 2.5 hours. Okay, let's go back and let's just crank up our tech immediately. There's no reason not to. And then what do I want? Let's see. Higher health. TTD meter max damage when alone, walk speed, sprint speed, weapon armor durability loss, companion crit, base armor up, carry capacity. Carry capacity is really nice. But also, we're playing on hard, so I'm going to grab health. Awesome, Smokey. Welcome. Played through the game 3 times already?
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, ma'am, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
Yeah, I don't think so. Do you take down payments in wanton violence? All right, we've almost got our TTD back. I should try to be a little more careful with my... Not careful, but selective with my shots. Attacking members of a larger faction will hurt your reputation. Your reputation with the faction has changed if some enemies are hostile, but your reputation isn't kill on sight. Leaving for a few days will calm things down. The people of Halcyon will remember. Okay, let's check our reputation with Spacer's Choice. 14% negative. Still neutral, but it's decreased. This game is so pretty. There's some marauders up here. We might as well take them out. get our first shot headshot. Uh-oh. No! Wow, we may die. Why am I not hitting anything? No! Reload! There we go. It's a little messy there, stream. Bit of a messy fight. It's okay. It's fine. I was hoping I would get like a nice upgrade there. I did get an armor upgrade, but you find this stuff literally everywhere. Tech skills, medium armor. I got some lockpick as well. Beautiful. Well, we used all of our armor. I was thinking we might get... I think I'm just gonna have to go at this guy with a melee weapon. I can sneak around him, but that's no fun. Oh, there's two of them. Oof. There's three of them. Whoa! Oh my god! Just chop that dude's head off. I sincerely have only used a melee weapon like once or twice. That's actually really cool. Okay. We didn't start with melee, but it's pretty awesome. This game is so pretty.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from?
Ooh, whoa, hey.
Running around in a marauder's attire. You're liable to give some people the wrong idea.
Don't be so sure. Could be a marauder. Not my problem.
Just passing you a fair warning is all. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
Do they pay you to chat with strangers? Is that why you've got a pair of armed guards?
I'm being vigilant. Don't want to get blindsided by some corpse-chewing marauder come stalking out the shadows.
You telling me there's cannibals out there?
Oh, worse. Unemployed cannibals. You ever seen a marauder hold down a job? Or put a stake into society?
Do they pay you to chat with strangers?
I am employed by the Retirement Department of Spacer's Choice. That's fancy talk for working in the cemetery. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Junior in humor. Fancy title for a gravedigger.
Hey, I earned that fancy title. Started off a lowly junior gravesite builder, then junior interment engineer. Oh, and I was a junior burial assistant for a time.
You seem pretty old to be a junior anything.
The rate I've been working, I'm bound to earn a promotion. Must be about 50, 60 burials away from associate in humor.
Who do I talk to about a power regulator?
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road.
Roger Dodger.
Yeah?
This town must be in pretty bad shape if it's keeping you employed.
You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, brave in the wilds.
You're not worried about falling sick?
Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed.
It's so bleak.
Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the 1. All my life? Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem's the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees.
You mentioned those fees before. I can help you collect.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Why is Abernathy a special case?
He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
I think that's the guy that is an aphrodisiac. Not aphrodisiac. That's the wrong term entirely. Hypochondriac. There was something else I wanted to ask you. Yeah, we're good. So, it's like, this guy works for the board. I think we kind of have to do some liberties in terms of our character, you know, and doing stuff. Early retirement. Do you want to end your years in luxury and comfort? Do you dream of walking beneath the vaulted arches of Byzantium? Early retirement is finally here. Early retirement is your ticket to Byzantium. Early retirement is Chairman Rockwell and Minister Clark's gift to you. Selection for the early retirement process is by lottery. Winners enjoy an all-expense-paid trip to their new life in Byzantium, the jewel of Halcyon. Fantastic. Of course, we're going to steal everything, because why would you not? Got a fancy bypass shunt here. This is for Silas here. I could read absolutely everything, but I already have, for the most part. So. Theodore Granger, buried in 13F. I tried to go and find Teddy's missing corpse, or corpse was missing a hand, deducted 5 bits from the gravesite fee because I'm a kindly fellow. I tried to go find that gravesite and you can't actually find it, which I thought would definitely be a thing. All right, let's go check up here. Steal absolutely everything we possibly can. Because we can. Not everything. That would be a little ridiculous. Spaceship. Okay. We can't pick that. I'm not sure I came up here the first time I played through. I'm really not positive. To Edgewater. All right. First, we're going to go back and check out this dead guy. Very sad. Very sad. Also, I need to experiment far more with weapon mods. There's a lot you can do in the game that I simply have not tried yet. Let's go talk to Reed. There's a lot to do here, but go talk to Reed first. It's honestly so cool that this is up for Game of the Year. Oh god, I'm gonna have to be mean to Parvati. That's gonna be weird.
The grease monkey, Argo? Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
You must be the town boss.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I must say, wearing a marauder's outfit is in very poor taste. I do wish you'd show your uniform a little more respect.
Excuse me? I don't work for Spacer's Choice. But Spacer's Choice is run by the board. Uniform? What are you talking about? I don't work for Spacer's Choice.
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
I don't plan on staying long.
I understand. Your business is your own. Nonetheless, you are welcome in our little outpost. Outsiders are a rare sight in the Vale. If you are a freelancer, then I have use for you. There is pay to be earned or supplies to tide you over, as you prefer.
My ship needs repairs. I'm looking for a power regulator.
Only regulator we've got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Just gotta upset a lot of people.
My proposition benefits the both of us. Please, hear me out. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
That's a lot to ask of a stranger.
You're the first stranger to wander into town in an age. Scripture tells us that nothing happens without reason.
Let's pretend I'm interested. What can you tell me?
The geothermal plant was built by our owners, Spacer's Choice. Lit up the whole Vale once upon a time. Most of the Vale is now abandoned. All that power is going to waste.
Can't you send one of your own people?
I'm afraid I can't spare the workers. We're strapped for bodies as it is. And there is a small element of personal danger.
I can take care of myself.
I appreciate your gallantry. You deserve my honesty, and so I will be plain with you. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Oh my god. Joe has absolutely blown up my office. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. You mean marauders? Marauders aren't people.
The people living in the botanical labs. They're deserters.
Hey, Rockstar, welcome back.
I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
If you want me to solve your deserter problem, I charge by the head.
Good Lord, no. I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
You're damn right.
Of course, I understand completely. Here, let me give you the passcode to the geothermal plant. A sign of good faith for so politely listening to me as I ramble on.
Sure.
Are you setting off for the Vale? Because I know my way around. I mean, in case you want a guide. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you.
Sure, I could use a couple.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape,
I want her with me, but...
I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your
Still
help.
gonna be mean to her.
It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
All right. Oh yeah. It's like, I think what we should do is help Reed, and then kill Reed, because he's got a secret office that's locked by the key that you can only get from him. Parvati's definitely not gonna like that. All right, Parvati wants to talk. Where is she? Parvati! Actually, though, where'd she go?
Can we talk?
Yes, I'm gonna be a meanie rockstar.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
If I wanted to deal with nuance, I wouldn't be this heavily armed. Let's move. What he said seemed pretty straightforward to me.
Sure, it all comes together seamless in his own head. And I reckon he means well, for all that. It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Hey, Emmanuel. Welcome back. It's going great. Thanks for joining me. We're diving back into the Outer Worlds. Let's see. I'm sure the deserters are very fine people. So what?
Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. It just...
Who cares?
It don't seem right to me, ma'am. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
What do we need to talk about? Talk to the vicar about flipping a switch in your power mill?
About if what Mr. Thompson proposes to do is upright. Leaving Miss McDevitt's folk to their fate. Their neighbors. Kin. And maybe he can think of something else to try. Something we ain't. He used to go walking outside town. Maybe he found something that'll help. It's just an idea. That's all.
Well, Parvati, that was dumb. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, let's not worry about that right now. Max is over here. Let's go talk to Max. We're not drinking beer. We're drinking sparkling water.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Vicar Max has one of the best companion quests in this game, in my opinion. I loved it.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto, at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar de Soto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
Oh, Vicar Max. Parvati wanted to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Cut off power to the deserters. If you could answer quickly, we're in a hurry.
I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
Right. Can we wrap this up?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
That's what I ended up doing the first time. This has been a waste of time. Let's go, Parvati.
I apologize if my advice was wanting. I find many people can find their path when presented with the right questions. To divine a true path out of the Aether takes time. There are calculations to be done, variables to consider. But there is something I'd like to ask if you're venturing outside.
I'm sorry, there are too many variables involved to choose the right path at the moment. I'm listening.
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
I assume you'll want to burn it when you get your hands on it. A handsome sum, you say? Tell me more.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the
Vicar
lower
Max
corner.
is obsessed with Bakonu.
I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
I'll look for your book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
All right. Beautiful. Okay, so right now we are dealing with some main quests. I think we should grab the wanted poster quest. That was one that I didn't do until much later.
Heard something outside the walls.
I've never actually...
Constable Reyes.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
Amazing. I'm looking for work.
Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
Got
as
some
long
questions
as your questions
for you.
fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
Hi, Bray. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. Does the name Phineas Wells mean anything to you?
His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual?
Of course I do. Yeah, he's a scientist. We're acquainted. That's why I'm asking. Looks like there's a bounty on his head. He kidnapped me, unfroze my body, and shot me into space. Then I landed here. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Shot you into space. You know, lying to a Spacer's Choice constable is a violation of company policy and punishable by a fine.
If the board's paying, I'm willing to collect on that bounty.
Unfortunately, the arrest of Mr. Wells falls outside my authority. I enforce the company policy of Spacer's Choice in the region of Emerald Vale. Wells is wanted by the board. If you have information related to the location of Phineas V. Wells, you are required to submit that information to your nearest board authority.
Hey, Elliot. Welcome as well. Glad to have you guys. All right, so who do I have to talk to?
Any information regarding outstanding bounties and wanted criminals should be directed to Mr. Udom Bedford. Mr. Bedford's office is located on the Groundbreaker.
Sounds good.
Been eating nothing
We
but
know
salt
all
tuna
about
for
Mr.
years.
Udom. Oh, that's nice. That's real nice, Elliot. Thanks for that. Just gonna have to delete that comment. If you keep it up, I'll just time you out. So, just a heads up. Yeah, it's really funny how no one buys into the hope. But I mean, it's realistic too. The way it's written is very, yeah, it's believable. Okay, so we gotta go up there and go over there. But we also have our bounties. We should probably kill these guys, grab those bounties. Oh, we are also supposed to collect fees. That's right. That's right. We'll do that later. Bray, I would say the main story by itself is about 15 hours. Hi, Dr. Andrew. Right now I'm debating whether I ban Dr. Andrew for his name or not.
All together.
Man, these sprats are vicious. Oh, you're welcome, Grumman. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. That's super nice of you to say. I'm glad I could help. Yeah, your name, Dr. Andrew, is pretty. The last part of your name's pretty offensive. I mean, there's no way around it. Maybe you forgot that you put that as your name. Said me and my son have spent hours on end on this game. It's a good game. It is a good game. Oh, look, there's someone else called Dr. Anarud. I'm not talking about you, Dr. Anarud. I'm talking about Dr. Andrew. Do I like Fortnite, asks Elliot. No. It's not that I necessarily dislike it. Like, I don't hate Fortnite, but it's not really my game. All right. Buffing out those tech skills. It's not really helping me at the moment, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and equip that telescopic stick. Unlock second story balcony. Beautiful. All right, nothing super important here. Criminal activities. Yeah. We're doing some criminal activities because we're a criminal. We're just doing our thing, man. No, to tell you the truth, if I was good at Fortnite, and did I just say Fortnite? If I was good at the game, I'd probably like it more than I do, but I'm not, and it's really hard. It's a very hard game to do well in. The skill curve is ridiculous. So, I think Fortnite as a game was really innovative. and impressive, but just not the game for me. All right. Let's go ahead and save, yeah? All right. So, I don't really know the arc on this grenade launcher, but we'll try it out.
Incoming!
That was pretty good. Oh my god, this thing wrecks. I swear I tried this before and it wasn't very good. Trip blade, low pressure suit, cigarette lighter. What's that? Sounds like some rustling. The skybox in this game is gorgeous, Rockstar. Totally agree, man. It is seriously pretty. The scope of this game, when you boil it down, is not very big. But it's impressive. There's a lot of quality with what you get. Let's see, do I hop? No. Hey, David, welcome. Thanks for joining me. Grumman says, is this similar to New Vegas? I was told it was similar since Obsidian make it just a sci-fi version of New Vegas. I wouldn't say just a sci-fi version of New Vegas. There's definitely inspiration here. The gameplay loop is very similar. Talk to people. You have some moral decisions to make. Character building is very similar. I think there's a lot of things that are similar. I love this thing. Oh, old spark. Watch out, her body. I probably didn't help there. All right, let's just finish him off with the pistol. I guess we should give Parvati some better armor. Elliot says, I hate Christmas. Are you just trying to say controversial things? Mike says, would you say this game is more enjoyable than Fortnite? To me it is, because I'm not getting wrecked by people that are better than me. It absolutely depends on how you who you ask, and since you're asking me, my answer is yes, it is. I find it to be more enjoyable. I just got the letter today. Corporate ordered me to relocate to the Edgewater cannery, effective immediately. It's a shame. I was really looking forward to running my own gift shop at the community center, selling rare memorabilia. But scripture tells us that all things happen for a reason. Work fortifies the spirit and all. As for my book collection, I can't bear to part with it. Don't want these books moldering in some contraband locker. Contraband. So I stashed them all away in a cave by the river. Give me a good reason to sub and I'll do it. Well, Mike, I'm not a circus monkey, so I'm not going to, not gonna, like, dance for you or anything. It's up to you if you want to sub, man. All I know is I'm streaming games that I want to play and having a good time. Yeah, single-player games, I personally really enjoy too. But I mean, I play a lot of Modern Warfare off stream, so it just kind of depends. Like, my buddies were super into Fortnite for a while, and that's probably why I tried it. Now, I'm sure I would have tried it myself. Funny story though. Malcolm, thank you for subbing. Appreciate that, man. David, we're playing on hard. That is what we were playing on today. Ooh, assault rifle. That's what we need. The assault rifle is just so good that it's hard not to use. All right. So that's where the cave is. We've got a bounty over here, although I know there's a lot of guys over here, so I might wait. Mike says you should stream some Modern Warfare. I have streamed some Modern Warfare. Actually, I don't think I've streamed Modern Warfare here on YouTube. Who knows? I might later today if my buds are around. Let's see. We'd ask you to... Okay. So... Go way over there. Yeah. Let's turn back around. Let's go this way. I just don't want to deal with all those bad guys. They're going to murder me. We streamed Halo Reach. Did you guys hear Halo Reach is back in the Master Chief Collection? Streamed that yesterday. It was pretty enjoyable. I don't know what I expected, but I got absolutely stomped in multiplayer because I just hadn't played a Halo game in so long. Yeah, we're playing this on hard just so it's not like completely brain dead on the experience, you know? Like I actually have to try. Okay, since we walked in here, let's check this place out real quick. Oh, I did not realize you could grab the bit cartridge that was in the cash register. That's a fun little detail there that I missed the first time. Yeah. Rockstar, initially I didn't understand the criticism people had for Modern Warfare, but as I played more, like in terms of the maps, as I played more, I understood the 3-lane maps in that game are my favorite. And it's because it's a formula that works and it always has worked. And that would be Hackney Yard, Shoot House. Can't remember the other one. The ones that are like very traditionally 3-lane. Okay, we don't have enough hack skill. Do we have any consumables I can take to get through here? Or lockpick, not hack. Body attributes. Body attributes. I don't think that's one of... Ooh, it might be. Let's just double check. No. Or is it? Yes, it is. Dexterity. Body attributes. Okay. Let's take this. Dehydrated water. But, oh no, it didn't tell me that I needed that many maglock picks. Rip. Oh well. Hadley, welcome. Nothing specific. Nah, we started a new playthrough. And I am playing just a complete dick of a character. I'm just gonna be very, very mean to most people. Pi G said Halo was awesome yesterday. Awesome, man. I'm glad you enjoyed that. And welcome back. That was fun. I'm having a blast with this grenade launcher. Parvati's just getting wrecked. Oh, I'm out of... Oh, no. Bad situation, stream. See if I can take some drugs to help me. Base health, health regen, companion ability cooldown. What was this? Personality attributes, we don't need that. Weapon sway, ranged weapon spread. Yeah, let's take a Nicopad. Nicopad, yeah. There we go. We almost ran out of ammo there. It's a close one. Alright, community center is full of enemies, so let's not do that. Let's also save. What is the quick save button? Quick save is F5. Okay, I'll just press that every time I need to. Yeah, Parvati just ran out and got herself killed there. Maybe I should make sure she's not on aggressive. Okay, distance medium. I'm gonna change her to close. Weapon mixed. Let's change her to ranged. I'll keep her on aggressive. I think she was trying to go up and hit him, and that was just like a bad idea. So I'll have her just shoot at him instead. Okay, guys, I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Hang in there. All right. Pi says, I actually liked your Fallout 4 concepts. They were amazing. Thanks, man. Yes, it was a long time ago. Are you talking about the builds? That was a really fun series. It was challenging. People enjoyed it. And it was culturally relevant. Definitely one of the pieces of, or series of content I was more proud with overall. More happy about. Oh, what? I'm about to die. I'm almost dead. I'm standing in fire. I never saw this thing. Lots of tossball cards. That dude had a lot. Thanks, Geddes. That's super kind of you. You guys are super, super, super kind. That didn't take long to become over encumbered. Jeez. Okay. Maybe we don't need to carry this many makeshift low pressure suits, huh? I started getting to a point where I stopped picking things up. You just can't, realistically. I'm still gonna go for max carry capacity just because I know myself. It's not gonna happen. I honestly should probably just sell everything I pick up that I don't use. Like, not even keep stuff for a rainy day. I don't think it really matters that much. That's really cool, Geddes. That's awesome, man. I'm really glad that stuff could help you out. All right, here we go. Sneak crit. Just killing everything in our way. Yeah, I just need to be more selective with what I pick up, Rockstar. Like, do I need Spacer's Corona? The answer is unequivocally no. When I came in here, there was... Oh, there's still nobody. Yeah. I was going to say when I came in here, there were people. But there are not. There are enemies above, though. Yeah, I've been working off stream on my Outer Worlds trick shots. They're coming a long way. They really are. So whatever I'm wearing is docking me. Is it? No. My engineering is just lower than the rest of those. Okay, let's do that there, and then the rest in dialogue. And then we're grabbing the carry weight. It just makes things easier. Will I be making Outer Worlds build guides? Probably not, Geddes. Probably not. I have no long-term plan as of right now for content. No clear-cut direction. And for the first time in forever, I'm trying to come to terms with that instead of panic about it. David says, can you play this without a companion? You sure can. Great question. Yeah, there are perks specifically for that kind of playstyle. You get plus 25% damage when you're alone. Bonus dialogue skills when you have no companions in your party. There's a few more. And they're pretty good. Yeah, it's definitely not a game that I would play without companions. It's just more fun with companions. Whoa, no. Bad idea. Ah! That still hit me really hard. Wow. Oh no, we don't have any ammo there. We only have 14 shots. Oh no, we're gonna hit him. We're gonna hit him. Oh! No! Run! Yeah, Hadley is totally correct. Fudge Muppet is doing that content. I absolutely would recommend. Ah! I'm concussed. Oh my god, this thing did no damage to this guy. Alright. Is there a way out of this stream? Heavy ammo. We have a lot of light ammo. The light assault rifle takes heavy ammo, so we're gonna have to switch back to a pistol. Alright. We can do this. This is fine. It's fine. See how that lowers my rate of fire? It's crazy. Please don't kill me. Oh my god, after all this time. He's so low. Ah! I could have run. I could have run. And you're right, David. That's a decent strategy. But I wanted to take down that mofo, as you could tell. And we did. I could have been breaking this stuff down for materials. That was dumb. This one's kind of damaged. We'll break that down. We don't really need a shovel. Okay, that's more reasonable. Okay. Whew. Let's go get Birdie Cotton. Too bad I don't have a hunting rifle. I would just pop this guy in the head real quick. Thank you, David. Companions are not the most helpful, Geddes. I would say they're similar to Fallout, yeah.
Here we go.
And how effective or ineffective they are. Maybe I haven't spent a lot of time trying to learn how to control them, I will admit. Nice, I got him to cower. Oh shit! Oh shit! I think it was the guy that I just left to my right. That was dumb. Oh no! Okay, we're not gonna go out and fight the primals. It's okay. Yeah, we'll just come out the other side and go around. And they're still in our way. Blade Master JV did not succeed right there. Rip. Rip indeed, guys. Rip indeed. YouTube has such a long delay on comments. It's kind of shocking.
You can see the whole world from here.
Oh, I've never been up here. Wow. Cool. What happens if you jump in? All right. Now we know. Huh. Huh. I better be careful. This game acts kind of wonky when you're in a location that you're not supposed to be in. All right. Now we got to break down all that crap Or no. Don't drop. Break down. Break down. We won't be needing the shovel, I don't think, guys. I don't think so. Why isn't this equipping? Equip, equip. I can't equip this assault rifle. Yeah, Facebook had a long delay. Makes more sense, though, for Facebook, because they were... There we go. That was bizarre. Because they were still building their platform up. Alright. And then break this-ish down. Oh, there's also a hole to break down. Yeah, that's actually easier. Tech skills, stealth skills. Alright, we'll keep these around. Ow! Yeah, it's long enough to be noticeable. Whatever the exact delay is. We'll just run up and shoot Birdie Cotton in his dumb face. Hey, Birdie.
Here we go. Nice one.
There. Got his hunting rifle. That's what I need. This is the good shit.
I'm on it.
Take him out, Parvati. Where is Parvati? Huh, she killed that guy. There she is. I need to get Parvati some better armor. She's just gonna keep dying in every single fight. Wow. The rate at which these enemies are cowering is crazy. Hey, Duke, welcome back. Do I know my game of the year? Great question. I actually submitted my official Game Awards Game of the Year votes this morning before I hopped on stream. So, my game of the year actually is Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I think that is my favorite experience of the year. It was a new experience, so I think the novelty, and by new I mean not something that you expect from Star Wars, I think that played a factor into my enjoyment. Runners up for me, Borderlands, The Outer Worlds, and shoot, what is the other one? God, it's on the list. I think that's everything. God, this is gonna drive me crazy. I had it in my head. I'm looking it up real quick. Sekiro. So for me, my top 4 games of the year are Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, The Outer Worlds, Borderlands 3, Resident Evil 2, and Sekiro. My top 5 right there. Yes, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. It's the Dark Souls-esque game. Came out early this year. I had a very good time with that game. It challenged me, broke me down, taught me how to play. Very similar experience to that. So I actually didn't finish Days Gone. I was really frustrated with Facebook when that game came out. And I was like, why am I not getting any views? So I think that contributed to me not enjoying that game. But doesn't really speak on, you know, really anything about the game. So I'm not sure that that's a very... That one's kind of not even in my contention. Okay, so I'm trying to think. We should just fast travel up to the geothermal plant. We want to talk to the deserters before we divert power, though. Oh, yeah, David. Oh, shoot, I'm forgetting about games. Outer Wilds was fantastic. If you guys have not heard of Outer Wilds, it's more of an indie-type game with a really cool mechanic. It plays like a puzzler, where you're kind of picking up pieces of a lost civilization to try and understand what's happening to you. You're stuck in a Groundhog Day sort of thing where you die every, like, 20 minutes, like, of, like, a supernova. You're just dead, and you have to restart. Sounds frustrating, but it comes together beautifully. And Outer Wilds is a very fantastic game that you absolutely should check out if you guys have time. And then also A Plague Tale: Innocence. I was talking about this one earlier on Twitter. A Plague Tale: Innocence is a beautiful game that I enjoyed so much that did not get as much recognition as it deserves. That game is the definition of a budget experience that killed it on all levels for me. Look at Parvati. She's out there just taking these fools on. Okay, there goes my... Okay, we're out of that ammo. Thank you, Parvati. Blad on Steak. So sharp that it cut some letters out of its own name. One of your armor or weapon items is broken. Oh, I forgot you could just break down stuff straight from the mini thing. Oh my god. That is what I should be doing, stream. If it's not a new piece, I just need to break it down straight from the... I don't have to leave it. I don't have to do anything else. The more you know, man. The more you know. Are you talking about Vampire, Rockstar? Hi, Jimmy. Welcome back. And Desert Fox, welcome. Did I see the speed run? Yes, I did see the speed run for this game. It's pretty impressive. Oh, you know what? You know why my notifications aren't working, stream? It's because I forgot to open up the app. That's my bad. If you guys have been subbing today in stream or doing anything, really, it should have been showing up. Oh. Show desktop. Uh-oh. Is it not letting me? Okay, so let's just do this. Stream labels. Whoops. Actually, no, it says... I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It's fine. Hellblade. Interesting. Oh, Hellblade. Yeah. I actually never played Hellblade. I just wasn't, and I'm still not, like... I don't know. Something about that game is not exciting to me. Guillaume, our stream's finger. Okay, he's way over there. So we need to go talk to the deserters. We're pretty close, so that'll be quite easy. Yeah, the lady that hears voices in her head. I think that's the that's the part of it that I'm like, eh. You have to be in the right mood to play that kind of game. Maybe it's brilliant. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm missing out. But that's my loss. Okay, there are mines over here. I remember this because they killed me on my first playthrough. All right. I think that's a mine right there. It is. Beautiful. Parvati, watch out. My dog, Joe. He's passed out right now, and he farts like it's his job in his sleep. It is obscene. It smells so bad. It's shocking. To me. Oh! I missed one. We're fine. We're fine.
Oh,
Oh, hey there,
Oh
friend.
god, Thomas is so weird. He's
Sure,
so
yeah.
weird.
Hey, just talk to Adelaide if you're looking to join us.
All right, let's let our
Oh gosh, it's so pretty.
concussion wear off here. You saw nothing.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find
Adelaide
a place
is
to
not
lay your
gonna
head
like
down
us.
And I'll fetch you a poultice.
I can guarantee you that.
Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
The only problem I got is with you. I'm not here to join your camp.
Really? Now that you mention it, you don't have the look of an indentured laborer about you. Not nearly enough despair in your eyes.
And just who are you now?
Suppose that weighs on who's asking. My flock likes to call me grandmother, on account of my providing hot soup and free advice. You can call me Adelaide, though.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you?
Parvati's not
I
gonna like
remember
us.
when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
You guys. David says, how does she look old and young at the same time? Duke says she's the youngest looking old lady I've ever seen. It's funny. Yeah, Thomas's eyes burn into your soul. It's creepy. Looks like you've made your... No. Reed sent me to make peace with you.
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
Something about coming back to town or losing power. I wasn't really listening. Yeah.
I can't say I blame you. Reed is positively soporific. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are just fine out here by ourselves.
This is serious. I'm about to cut off your power.
You're doing this for Reed? Why?
My reasons are my own.
If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
Well, I ain't no hero, ma'am. I'm looking for a power regulator. Reed promised me yours.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be.
I'm leaving. Okay. So here we are, stream. We're just gonna divert power away. Pretty cut and dry. Oh, we gotta go to the geothermal plant, yeah. And then come back here for the power regulator. Let's see. First, though, let's talk to Thomas and get creeped out. Hey, Posey. Welcome. Glad you joined us. Ah! Hey there. I'm Thomas. I'm like engineering.
Just something on my mind. I've been passing myself off as a real engineer, and well, one of these days somebody's
you're
gonna
right,
expect me
Hadley.
to do some
I
real
forgot about that.
engineering. I need to be ready. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good.
You know what she's not
My
going to
dad
like,
kept
though?
a copy with him when he was
When I
working in the
kill
cannery.
Reed Thompson.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
All right, Thomas.
I'll
I expect
pay
a
for
fair
every
price.
pad you bring me. If by some miracle you can bring me the full set, I'll give you something pretty I've been saving for a lucky day.
Oh boy, thanks, Thomas.
Would you?
Weirdo. All right. Let's mod our hunting rifle. Let's not. We don't have any mods. Fun times barrel increases crit damage. Why not? This is the issue. I'll go through games and I won't try everything out. Okay, this is Parvati's. Power attack damage or N-ray damage. Ooh, look at that N-ray mod. Problem with N-ray is it decreases damage, but wait. Look at that on the right side of the screen. It's not blocked. It says new attack mod, Mr. N. Decreases damage, but increases the damage per minute and damage per sec. Oh, no. I was reading that wrong. Okay. Let's just do Mr. Ouch. And then I'm not actually going to mess with my armor right now because I know that's just like terrible armor. Thomas is Thomas. Indeed. Will I let Adelaide be the leader of the town? No. I want to kill Reed, but I actually feel like that might be a bad decision, right? Yes, Hadley. That's exactly what we're going for. Just hyper-aggressive, toxically masculine energy. All right. This is going to be our bread and butter right here for killing all these robots.
Incoming! Wow, great work!
Thanks, Parvati. Actually, you know what? Before we do this, the flywheel. Let's go get Vicar Max. I got his book, so. Was I a fan of the BioShock games, Duke? Yes, I was. Outer Worlds reminds me of Infinite. Yes. You know, Infinite has such a unique feel. This is a completely other tangent. Infinite is just a really special game, first off. But second off, it has such a unique feel that still to this day blows me away. It's so unsettling. It's so creepy. You know, the one thing that reminds me of it, little tangent here, is Midsummer. Do you guys see Midsummer? It's very hazy. It's like always bright outside, but it's kind of like that 5 o'clock uncomfortable, or maybe 3 p.m., depending on where you live, where the sun is just blaring from an angle. It's always uncomfortable. It's hazy. It feels like a fever dream. It's incredible. Spunky says, how is this game? Should I buy it? I think this is a really good game, one of the best games of 2019, and I do think you should buy it, Spunky. It's also replayable.
Any progress on that matter we discussed?
I got it.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
You didn't want that book to keep others from reading it. You just want it for yourself. You're overreacting a bit, don't you think?
Overreacting? Do you have any idea how many years I spent in... No. You couldn't possibly know, could you? I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
Duke asks how I would feel about another installment in the BioShock series. It needs to happen. But it needs to be done well. We know it's not going to come from the genius mind of Ken Levine, so I'm cautiously optimistic. This has to be some kind of cosmic retribution.
Yes, you're right. Such are the workings of
I
the
love
equation.
Max too, Posey. He's
And
a
I've only my own
wonderfully
hubris to
flawed
blame.
character.
I certainly never planned for this contingency. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
Yes, sir. What's in it for me?
Free spiritual counseling, someone to watch your back, not to mention a grown-up in the party.
Hey!
28.
Exactly. I'm pretty handy with a toss-ball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
A computer hacker Vigor. Are you even a vicar? Are you even a real vicar? That all part of your vicar training?
Well, understanding computers is, though I admit I took it further than most. And I was quite the 32nd back during my seminary days. Left many an
He
opponent
loves to
bleeding
talk
on the
about
field.
how he's assaulted people on the toss-ball field. Sounds good. Let's go.
Fantastic. Let me get my things in order and I'll catch up with you.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery and to leave this place behind. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
Vicar's companion quest speaks to me on a personal level that is so, it cuts so deep that I just appreciate the hell out of the way they wrote it. Writ is a word, actually. That's a word. Oh, yeah. No, let's, what was I gonna say? I just sounded like an insane person. While we're here, let's collect some dues from people. Well, I was gonna say let's go out and talk to the auto-mechanical menace guy. No. There's a really good conversation happening in chat right now about sequels. I agree with you guys. Wait, why did I come up here? I think that there is something to be said. Sequels can be great, obviously. There's no rule that says... I mean, there are some great sequels. There's no rule that says that that's not possible. Oh, you know what? Let's go in here. Parvati, come in here.
Sure.
Thank you. They can both be, you know, faithful, but also break new ground. Okay, so we know about Theodore. I actually already knew about Theodore from that other document. Tossball blocker. I'll take that. And the grenade launcher. Break that down. Thank you. So I've played Odyssey, but I didn't play Origins. I think you run into trouble when you try to push out too many sequels too quickly. That's what Assassin's Creed had started running into. And they also changed the game, which I have this weird perspective on this that doesn't really align with most of my opinions on video games. And it's that I liked the way Assassin's Creed was before. I liked the more action RPG, not action, more just straight up action game rather than delving into skill points and stuff like that. And even the dialogue. It's cool to have dialogue choices in a game. I like it, but that's not why I liked Assassin's Creed in the first place.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
Hey, Phyllis, listen here. Gravesite fees. I'm here to collect.
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
All right, let's twist her arm. These papers aren't signed in your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
You have to pay for your neighbor's gravesite fees?
If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
You said this guy shot himself?
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist.
Can't
Just
imagine
between the
why.
two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
Phyllis, excuse you. That's an awful thing to say.
Not half as awful as the bill Eugene left us with. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
You know, I'd love to see, shoot, what is the YouTube channel where they take, like, ideologies and philosophies from story or shows and video games and, like, really dive into the origin of them and how they use it? It's got, like, a chess piece, like a knight. Someone watching must know what I'm talking about. I'd love to see their take on this. Maybe they already made a video. Vandalism, huh? Did you have to clean... What are they going to do? Arrest his corpse?
When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
This Eugene guy sounds like he was far more trouble than he's worth.
All I know is Silas asked
Wisecrack,
me for
that's
Eugene's
it. Thank
gravesite
you, David.
fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
I'll let you get back to work. Alrighty. So we got those fees. Martin Abernathy, Ludwig Miller. Ludwig is the auto-mechanical menace guy. I'm not going to save the auto-mechanical menace this time. Or the auto-mechanical he's trying to kill.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. Oh, sweet merciful law. A marauder's in my domicile.
Hand over all your bits.
Please don't kill me. I still gotta pay my gravesite fees. Wait a second. I heard marauders don't talk much. You can talk just fine. Did Mr. Thompson send you to put the fear in me? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
Rockstar says we all want Black Flag 2. We'll settle for Skull and Bones. Holy crap, Skull and Bones, I played that at E3 2 or 3 years ago. What in the world happened to that game? Crazy. Take it easy, Mr. Thompson didn't send me. I heard you muttering to yourself. Want to tell me what's got you so nervous?
You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
I'm here to collect your gravesite fees.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
He told me everything. How long did you think you could keep a secret like that? Evil devil, thank you for the sub. Appreciate you.
Sounds like he's already told you. You may as well hear it from me. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world.
Don't say that,
Oh.
Mr. Abernathy.
Sorry, guys.
You still got a couple decades in you.
Pressed a
I'd steer
button on my
clear, Ms.
controller.
Welcome. My affliction's bound to be contagious. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one.
I'm sure it's all very tragic and heartbreaking. Pay me so I can get out of here.
I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
You can't afford me.
I'll scratch something together for you. Sell off some of my sundry at Moreau's if I have to. Just hear me out. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
Yeah, everyone is very gullible in this game. I could steal everything from that guy.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
Hi, Esther.
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine.
Excuse
Spacer's
me?
Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac.
Wait a second.
Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off.
Wait a second. Doesn't she sound just like Sunny Smiles from New Vegas? Is that her name?
Low. This is fast.
There's a thing or two I could show you.
All right, listen carefully, guys. Let me see. Make sure you guys can hear this.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
No. No, I don't think that's right. Come on.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you.
Maybe? I don't know. That's what that reminded me of. Duke says, why don't games make more Christmas-themed DLCs?
Selling it to me instead.
Probably because it doesn't last very long? I don't know. Good question. I don't know. He's got symptoms of something. You're saying it's psychosomatic?
All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic.
I'll think about it.
That's all I can ask of you.
So technically the right thing is to give it to her because she's going to save more people. But
Oh, I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
that's the thing about this game, and it's something that the developer has very clearly stated, is that a lot of the decisions you're making are not right or wrong. They're this way or that way. They're not binary choices. Conrad, receptionist shot himself. This is bad. Company is going to have to call it for what it is. Destruction of Spacer's Choice property. Eugene was an asset and somebody has to pay his body price. This is going to ruin us. So I was thinking that we pawn off his teeth. Eugene had a full set of gold teeth. Heirlooms passed down his family or something. You're processing his body, right? Just dig around and pry him out. We'll sell the teeth somewhere nice and quiet. Use the bits to pay his body price and nobody's the wiser. What do you think? Don't write back. In fact, don't talk to me at all. Just give me a special signal next time I see you. Waggle your eyebrows. Waggle. Waggle. You didn't see that lady Really, Mate? That's crazy.
Merciful law. Is that a marauder's outfit? I don't want you wandering into my shop wearing something you've lifted off a corpse.
What are you going to do about it, Conrad?
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Of course. I can show you my hands.
No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Beautiful. Silas sent me to collect your dues.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
I don't understand a word you just said. You mean you're broke?
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bitless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
I don't care. Pay up.
With what? My own blood? Tell
Yes.
Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Just give Silas an IOU.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
How about those teeth, dude?
You know about Eugene? How?
I was snooping around. I'm a mind reader.
You were probably poking around my things. I really shouldn't leave my letters sitting out in the open. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
I'm sure he won't miss them.
That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's Choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Are you asking rhetorically? Because
can.
if you're being serious... Ugh, gross.
Desperate measures, Miss Holcomb. Desperate measures. I'm going to have to ask Silas to dig up those teeth. It's the only way I'm paying my gravesite fees.
I don't care. Just here to collect your dues.
Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Ha 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 ha. All right, we've got companion perks now. We are good on that down there. Let's just keep pumping up our dialogue. Pump it up. And then damage, threat generated, less threat generated, engineering. All right. Ludwig. Come here. I must talk to him about eradicating the auto-mechanical menace. Where is he? I thought there was a better... There is a better way to get there. Why did it send me to the wrong door? Okay, let's go out this door.
Heard something outside the walls today.
There's definitely something back here. Aha! Toughened increases body armor and helmet armor ratings against physical damage. And then ranged weapon mod converts to shock. Pretty good stuff. Ludwig Miller. All right, bud. Let's save. Tyson, thank you for the sub. Welcome, man.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
What the hell are you even talking about?
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
Are you okay? You seem confused.
I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
Yeah, gotta watch out for those mechanicals.
That's right. That's what I've been saying. We gotta square our shoulders and stand ever vigilant. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant, clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
You are insane, sir. If your resistance needs another gun, I'm for hire.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saw tuna cans, mostly, some Spacer's chaw, few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid.
Proper armies pay enlistment fees.
Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the resistance a bad name.
You're damn right.
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
This is a little detail, but this is the stuff I appreciate about this game. Look at Ludwig's left ear. Look how the light passes through it. And so it looks really weird, but it's like, it's realistic. Look at it. It looks really realistic. Looks so cool. Hey, Reaper, welcome back. I love this game. I've beaten it once already, so this is my second playthrough. All right, thanks, man. Now to steal everything from you.
That was quick.
Before he turns around. All right, is there anything else? Oh, you know what? I think I died. Last time I was messing with this stuff. Modify. Did I get anything? Shock? Modify it to a shock hunting rifle? Doesn't seem like a good idea to me. We'll hold on to that shock mod, I think. What do I want to tinker with, stream? Tinkering costs bits. I'm going to hold on to my bits, actually. I don't know that there's anything I want to break down except for this extra grenade launcher. Yeah. We're good. Smell you later, Ludwig. The mechanical menace is... Die, robot. Over here. What's great about this quest is that you can actually hack this robot and give it a name. And then it comes and helps you later. Just one of many examples of why I love this game. David says it's called subsurface scattering. It's a really legit effect. I appreciate the hell out of it. Reaper says, do you think Bethesda destroyed their reputation in the Fallout franchise? They certainly harmed it. I'm not sure that I would say that they've destroyed it. I know that anything that comes out that's remotely similar... I mean, obviously, we're going to get another Fallout. It may be a while, though, honestly. Since we kind of know what Bethesda's doing with Starfield and The Elder Scrolls 6. Yeah. It's going to be a while. But when the day comes, of course, I think they are going to be pretty... People are not going to trust them. Mate shot it without blinking. That's so funny. That's so funny. I didn't shoot it because, actually, the reason I didn't shoot it is because Parvati was like, hey, little guy, maybe I can fix you up. And then with Parvati's engineering skill, she helped me.
Bring us honor, soldier.
Talk to it, or whatever. You won't have to worry about that scout anymore, Ludwig.
You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold, mechanical hearts.
Indeed.
Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
You hid your secret weapon in the lavatory.
Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter.
What's Skyrim DLC, Monte?
On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
Yeah, the next Skyrim game. Or not Skyrim game, jeez.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
Only the part that...
The next Elder Scrolls game, I almost said it again. That is going to be a big deal. And I wonder how far off we are, number one. And number two, I really do wonder about Starfield, man. I mean, who knows what that game's going to be, or when that game's even coming. Like, what if we don't see it at E3 this coming year? It's like, ugh.
Bring us honor, soldier. Feast your eyes, soldier. This here's a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig.
Beautiful.
Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson.
I've already got a passcode.
I've been after a passcode for years. Boss said no on account of my gross incompetence with all matters related to security. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
Seems simple enough.
If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory.
Thank you, sir. All right. So, got one quest at the geothermal plant, one quest at the community center. Yeah, that's for Thomas. Got that guy's finger still way up there. Return to Silas. Let's go ahead and return to Silas. Just run over there real quick. Yes, Skyrim DLC, Starfield is one of them. Yes, absolutely.
Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss.
Ew, Silas, stop being weird.
Something I can do for you?
We need to talk about Eugene.
Yeah? What about him?
I read a letter from Phyllis. She mentioned digging him up for his gold teeth.
Yeah. Funny thing, Eugene's body ain't where it's supposed to be. The night we was supposed to commend his body to the earth, I had his grave all dug up and ready, right? And so I thought, I'll just rest my eyes a bit. When I woke up, his body was gone.
What?
Spirited away, vanished. The footprints nearby suggested that Eugene was stolen by marauders. Or he rose from the dead. Suit yourself. What's on your mind? You run into any trouble?
I'm all done. Paperwork, fees, and signatures.
Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to.
I went out of my way for you.
And I'll buy you a drink sometime.
I was hoping for something more tangible.
Suppose you've earned it.
There you go.
One good turn deserves another.
Abernathy was trying to hide his own illness.
Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy.
He was convinced you knew. Yeah, that isn't why you wanted me to collect his fees.
I
Or
needed
isn't that
his
why?
fees because of his name. A for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see?
Alrighty. So, got 2 things at the geothermal plant. Also need to go to geothermal for that. Let's go to the community center. Yeah. Yeah. There are lots of guys in here, so let's prepare. Do I think this game will turn into a series and become open world at some point? I don't think it needs to become open world, Reaper. And I think that will, yeah. I don't think that'll be good for it. I think it needs to stay exactly how it is. I can see it turning into a series because it got great reviews, and I think it's going to be just profitable enough for them to do that. For, you know, whoever's, you know, call it is to make that call, for them to be convinced and say, yeah. Oh, shit. Come here, Parvati.
I'm going.
And she's dead. Oh, dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead.
Your guts look pretty.
Okay, so front door, maybe not. Maybe not the front door. Yeah? Bad idea. There is a side entrance. I should have done that in the first place. There might be... No, there's not. Or are there? There might be some... mines? There's mines back there. That's right. This totally has potential to become a series. I think what needs to happen is that it needs to be longer. Thank you, Geddes. I needed that F in chat.
Got a peep from me.
gonna do this a little more slowly.
Ready for this. Nice one.
Okay, he had pretty heavy armor, so I should be using heavy bullets on him. Lurchius, thanks for joining me. I wish I had a plasma rifle. Maybe I'll find one in here. I haven't found a plasma rifle yet. There's a saber. Also, oh, this does have heavy rounds. I was gonna say maybe I should be using something that takes heavy rounds, but this does. All right. If I could make a game, what kind of game would I make? That's a really hard question. Wow. I think I would make the games that I appreciate the most. So, something with a really impactful story. Obviously, I love choice-driven games, but I also love other games. So it doesn't have to be a choice-driven, narrative-focused game. Oh, man. What kind of game would I make? Reaper, in that case, I completely recommend this game. I think you should get it, no hesitation. Encode first aid keycard. Oh, right. There's a room we're going to have to get into. Whoops. It's that one right there. What is our hack level? I could have gone back and gotten... What's his face? Vicar Max. Okay, we're only 5 off. I don't know that this is going to get us over the hump, though. Mind attributes. Let's try it out. Haha! It did. Look at that. Okay, it's not that one. This game is awesome, Lurchius. Totally agree. Connor, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I'm glad to be back. This game is so great if you take the time to read and really take in the world. Ah, sawed-off shotgun. That is what I'm talking about. Okay. Let's go ahead and put that on our wheel. What should I take off? Yeah? Let's try this. You gotta be pretty close for this thing. That's the only thing.
Easy.
There's another key card. Riot control armor. Did I have riot control armor? I did. But it doesn't offer as much protection. There's the room I need. I have almost 700 rounds of light ammo. That is insane. What was that helmet? Yeah, We'll be putting that one on. Beautiful. You know what games I also really appreciate are the Dishonored games. Just the way they're made. And how it feels like every situation, there's just it's a sandbox. And there's multiple ways to solve those problems. Okay, that's not going well for me. Let's get really close for this.
Can't get past that armor.
Yeah, gotta get really close.
That's the last of them.
I saw that. Well, I didn't see the stream, Mate, but I saw that they were doing a stream. I really was enjoying Destiny. I think there were just other reasons for why I kind of dropped out of the habit, the cycle of playing. Okay, I think we got everything in here. Mate, Dishonored's fantastic. The first one's really good in its own right, but I think 2 is really where it shines. It's a very special game, in my opinion. All right, we found that. We could just give it to Abernathy. But I'm going to go to the geothermal plant. We were just at Edgewater, so. All right. Whenever Joe is up, I'm going to take him to go to the bathroom. But he's still sound asleep.
I always wanted to poke around in here.
Actually, before I do anything, Elite Trooper. That's what I want. We should go back and get Max. And also, we should take off that awful shotgun. Alright, turned off the fences. Beautiful. Whoa! Watch out for all these barrels.
That's the last of them.
Iron Banner was so good. Yeah, I had fun. I had a lot of fun when we were playing. It was really, you know what? The thing about Destiny, PvP was the most satisfying thing to me in that game. I was really satisfied. I felt like I was above average as well. On PC, which felt strange. Which scout rifle quest are you talking about, Mate? Where's Max?
Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown.
Can I not take Max with me until we leave? That's probably what the issue is here. Ow.
Wow. If
The
I had been
ship's
able to get
engines
out here,
cannot
I
be
so would
powered
have
until a
stripped this for
replacement
parts.
regulator has been properly installed. If your equipment is in need of repair, I suppose everything on the Unreliable belongs to you now, Captain. Help yourself. No, really.
Oh, Ada. All right, let's go back. I guess, yeah, you can't have Max with you until you leave.
Processing.
We can handle this. Don't mess with us. All together. Down they go.
In the side door. All right.
The control room should be ahead somewhere and a touch to the right. Okay, here we go! That's the last of them!
Randy's throwing knife. Interesting place for a lockbox. All right.
Processing.
Eyes up! Don't mess with us. Nice one!
Okay, this is where we divert the power. And Parvati's gonna be like, wait a second. Ah. Three switches must be flipped. Yes, indeed.
3 switches. That'll be easy enough.
Yeah, Ada's got a fun voice. Man, wearing this armor really prevents me from... Okay, what do we learn? Heard the little drum roll noise.
Security.
Incoming! Got him! Everyone all right?
Yeah, she's definitely not. She's definitely no Edie. I don't know if you guys saw on Twitter today, but there's a bunch of BioWare posts for Dragon Age. Really makes me want to revisit that series. Unofficial Dragon Age Day is today. Killed 30 auto mechanicals with shock. Nice. Nice. I sound like the Soul Survivor. Nice.
You're not real.
You're not real.
Oh, Higgins. I'm coming for you, bud. I guess I could get in there if I take off this armor. What else is happening? Why is my skill so low? It says 25, bumped up to 30 because of my armor, and yet it says this. Is there some sort of status effect on me right now? No? Does anyone know why this would be the case?
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Oh.
Here we go. Nice. Nice one.
Wow. These guys must hit hard. We're on the other side of this anyways. Okay. So we really need to repair the shock cannon. If I had a choice for the next location for Fallout, where would I put it? I think Chicago or New York are the best answers. Just because those would be great for... I really like a city Fallout. I love New Vegas, but... And New Vegas had its own charm. With being kind of wide open and spread out. But for me, my personal preference... I love the city. The Capital Wasteland was awesome. So good. Alright, let's check again, see what we have here. Ooh. Increase magazine size for our hunting rifle. Or increase magazine size for our assault rifle. The assault rifle is just boring. That's my only thing. Or a plasma assault rifle? Plasma's good. Actually, I'm gonna do that. Yeah. Plasma assault rifle, and then I'll... Screw it. I'll increase the size there. Wasn't New York completely destroyed? It was. In the lore it was. But hey. This isn't meant to be shade or anything, but Bethesda's not 100% concerned with that, I don't think. I don't think they would say, we're not going to make a... You know. We're not going to do something that sounds cool because the lore says we can't. Could be wrong. Damn, I just spent all my bits. Didn't really mean to.
There's two more. What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power?
They're gonna die, Parvati, and we'll be murderers.
Watch out!
Now be deuce. 18, smash my bones.
Yeah, I remember Florida. You guys remember the big rumor was Fallout New Orleans, which still would be amazing. I mean, basically, think about Good Neighbor and the way that town is, but that's just the whole feel. Good Neighbor has a very New Orleans feel to it, at least to me. That would be awesome. But there's also the unofficial Fallout Miami mod. That's still a thing that's in active development. So.
Want to go. If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the Vale?
That is actually a really good question. What does happen to the Vale?
I'm not sure what the right is. Alls I know is the decision's final.
Do I like gloomy Fallout or colorful? I like gloomy Fallout, Duke. I think it lends a lot more to the personality and
no going back.
The feel.
Excuse me, ma'am. Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
Sure do. I know exactly what I'm doing, Parvati.
If you're sure. I had to ask.
Redirect power. Continue. To Edgewater. I'm kind of curious what happens. Let's do this just for the sake of... Hey, AJ. Yes, my contract is over with Facebook. This is interesting. Connor says if you could experience a moment in gaming for the first time again, what would you choose? It would be one of my favorite series. It would probably be going through Mass Effect with the same character, carrying that save over and over and over with all of the choice and consequence. Even though it didn't impact the game as much as people wanted in Mass Effect 3, still, that's what I'd like to see. Dragon Age as well. All right, we turned off the power here. It still looks like the lights are on in places. Oh, they're off. Yeah, they're red.
Is Reed hiding in there?
Mr. Thompson is aware of your concerns and remains committed to guiding Edgewater into prosperity.
The power regulator is below. Yeah, there's another level. I would say, yeah. Everything about Mass Effect. Discovering that the Reapers are descending upon the galaxy. The suicide mission in Mass Effect 2.
You want to know what gets my bile?
And the final fight in 3.
Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters. Plague, marauders...
Also, Fallout 3 for the first time would be amazing.
And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it?
To teach you a lesson.
Is that right? I'm dying to hear this. Please. Educate me.
You're a horrible person, and you deserve everything that's coming to you. Life is full of betrayals. I'm just the most recent one. Ooh! That's a sick bird.
That may be the most honest thing you have said to me. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you.
Call off your guards. I don't want them bleeding all over my power regulator.
All right, easy now. Let's not do anything we'll regret. I'll order my guards to stand down. Take what you came for and then leave us be.
I kind of want to just stick with this decision.
Stand down, all of you. We're done here.
Suck it. Okay. Dialogue skills. And then I need stealth skills too, man. It's just I want to be able to get into stuff. It's just one of those things that I really need. Okay. Reaper says, I remember falling in love with Fallout 1 on Windows 95. I wish I played Fallout before 3. I really do. That seems like a really cool perspective that's actually rare. TTD meter max, it lasts longer? Or... Okay, durability is definitely something that's nice. Okay, I sided with the deserters, which is not really bored. But honestly, I kind of don't care. So, yeah. Actually, there's some cool stuff in that. I'm going to steal from that. Posey says, I think this is the most evil choice. You are putting everyone out of... Yeah, it's kind of a disaster. That's true. Can I pickpocket from Reed? No. Will everyone kill me if I kill him? Parvati will be very angry. I'm going to do another save. I'm not going to overwrite that save in case I change my mind now.
You just killed him.
Killed who? I know. It was great.
You enjoyed that? Are you some kind of psychopath? I can't. I need to leave. I need to get away from here. I need to get away from you.
Reed was treating you like garbage. I was trying to protect you.
You killed Mr. Thompson for talking down his nose at me? You got a real twisted sense of chivalry, you know that? Let's just move on. I couldn't forgive myself if I let you loose upon the Vale unsupervised.
They all want to shoot me. Oh, but now I can't get up to his office.
Let's end this.
Whoa! Yeah, we're not doing that. Yeah, that gives us like absolutely nothing to gain. We're evil, but we kind of... Oh, I forgot the logic module. Darn it, we gotta go back to the geothermal plant. Silly me. All right, guys, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Take 5. We'll continue in just a sec. Thanks for hanging with me. We're back. Okay, people. Let's go get that logic module. Logic module. Okay, so there's one in that locked room. Oh, we didn't even talk to Higgins. Forgot about that. Oh ho ho! Our first light machine gun. How did I miss this stuff? I don't know if Higgins gives us anything, like, worth our time. There's a plasma rifle. Okay, so that was it. Nice. Okay. We still need this guy. There's also that person that was missing. Actually, what's the best path? I don't even have to talk to anyone else at the deserter camp. I didn't even think about that. I wonder how Constable Reyes is going to react after I diverted power away from Edgewater. She's got to be really pissed. Primal Nest. No, thank you. Hard pass. Some marauders over there. Sup, dudes?
Here we go.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Put our light machine gun on. Oh my gosh. What just happened there? Is that our body? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Correct. Don't you touch per body.
That's the last of them.
Easy peasy. Let's go back and wrap up everything in Edgewater. We're gonna give the medicine to Abernathy because it's the wrong thing to do.
Just as I was on the mend, the cannery had to go and shut down. Let's see it. Don't keep us waiting.
It's all yours.
Sweet life-giving nostrum. The first hit's always the best. Scratched together all the bits I had around the domicile. It ain't as much as you deserve, but it's all I got.
Not true. You've got a secret. Secrets aren't free.
You'd really sprat me out? For what? A couple of extra bits? Here, take it then.
Yep. I sure would. And now Esther's not gonna like me.
Cannery's dead. This is gonna throw a wrench into my actuarial tables.
Abernathy needed that medicine. I let him have it.
I can't say I'm pleased, but what's done is done.
All right. Esther doesn't have much to say about that.
Maybe Adelaide would...
Got my hands full at the moment. Make it quick, please.
Here's your fingers.
We pay by the finger. What do you have for me? Gil Antrim. Real name, Guillaume. Duly processed by a freelancer on behalf of Spacer's Choice. I remember him. I was just a kid last I saw him. Shame. I'll just need your signature here, 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 and here. Got any more fingers for me? Mabel Burgess. Age 37. Right or left-handed? Let's just say no longer applicable. I remember Doc Burgess. Conducted my physical every fiscal quarter. Guess she couldn't keep her hands off her patient's medicine. Still one outstanding bounty. If you've got a finger, I've got the paperwork. Here we are. Bertie Cotton. Cause of death. Let's just say overwhelming physical trauma. Bert was the local preacher before Max took over. Always was quick to remind us that we all get what we deserve in the end. Well, that's all three. I must remember to requisition some more fingerprint to ink. Here's all the compensation you've earned, plus a bonus.
All right. So we're not going to finish the frightened engineer. It's okay. Let's go talk to Ludwig real quick.
Town's been dark a while now. Could be a mechanical trying to sabotage us. Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. I would reward you with the gratitude of the Resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple bits for your trouble, and a little something to remember me by.
All right. One more point into intimidate, and then everything else into stealth. Beautiful. Easy. You know, now that I think back, the most evil thing to do here is to not do
this your
anything.
ship? Oh my stars,
anyone.
she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post.
Why are you telling me this?
Well, because I've been thinking about what happens next. So much has changed since you walked into town. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Parvati is adorable.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, ma'am. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Yeah, she's up for one of the best voice performances of the year at the Game Awards.
Well,
which I think she deserves.
Looking forward to flying on the ship.
Yeah, I can't be
I
able
have
to
detected
provide
that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise.
Oh my god, Ada.
What can I do for you,
Hardcore. I have a power
Captain?
regulator.
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located...
I couldn't possibly be evil to Parvati. Could not possibly.
What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Let's get out of here.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells. Based on my initial calculations of Dr. Wells's personality, that seems highly unlikely.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave.
It's totally
back
his
there.
fault.
Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
Oh my god. Sorry guys, I'm just really distracted by apparently a Twitch streamer let her dog lick her in inappropriate areas on stream. Yeah. Get to the point, Phineas.
What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman,
Thanks,
runs
Connor.
a cozy little
Appreciate
black
you.
marketing outfit on the
See you next time.
Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Or I could put a couple light years between me and Halcyon. He'll say we can't. Fine. I'll go have a word with Gladys.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design. Cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
No, well, evil to me is not helping the hope. So yeah, no, we're gonna be evil. We're not gonna help the hope. We're gonna turn in Phineas.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
All right. Well, guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it a stream for the day. I'm feeling a bit tired. So, yeah, I had a fun time today. We'll see what I'm feeling up to tomorrow. But in any case, it was really fun to hang out with you guys and play some Outer Worlds and talk shop and whatnot. So, I hope you guys had a great time on the stream today. Hope you all have a great rest of your Wednesday. I'm going to go walk Joe. And I will catch you all on the next one.